your family's heritage.
Yeah.
Is it so? Is it Chinese heritage on both sides of your family? Is that right?
Yeah. I'm 100% Chinese American. All four of my grandparents are from Hong Kong, which is part of China. And my grandfather immigrated, on my dad's side, immigrated over to the United States through Ellis Island. He started his own business. Like they bought land, and basically like started the, they had my parents, and that's what started the Joe lineage in the United States.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, is there any one type of like a Chinese tradition or a culture that you take with you, like into your home, or just something that reminds you of home? Is there anything that you do that you can share with us?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of things. I think in the Chinese culture, food is really important, and food brings people together. So growing up, through grade school, through high school, like Sunday dinners at my grandma's house was a constant. And that was like, no matter what I had on the weekend, like we always made it back, right? Like a tournament, we always made it back for Sunday dinner at my grandma's. And, we were fortunate that all parties of the Joe family were, no more than 20 minutes away. So we all lived within a close proximity in San Diego. We all gathered on Sundays for dinner, and that's kind of what's brought us together, what's kept our side of my family. I'm close with my cousins. They're all in New York, San Diego, Oregon, spread out throughout the country, but as cousins, we're really close, and I don't think that's all that normal. So that's really cool, and that's something that I cherish.
Do you see your cousins when you're playing on the road?
All the time, yeah, every year. For the past 2 years, I've traveled to New York and have had the chance to meet up with my cousins and them show me around New York, which is amazing. We just went to Seattle. I saw my cousin that lives in Portland, Oregon up there. Like, yeah, the Joes are doing really big things across the country, and it's really cool to stay in close contact with them.
How much did that help you become a Major League Baseball player?
Yeah.
Because people don't understand how hard Major League Baseball players have to work, not only to get to the big leagues, but to stay there.
I would say the work we do as baseball players is nowhere near the work that a restaurant owner does.
What makes you say that?
Watching my dad, like watching how much work he does and watching the time that he has to, the behind the scenes stuff, like running for supplies for the restaurant. He was literally doing everything. I think, just observing it. And I think a lot of people don't understand what goes into a restaurant because they dine in, they see like the hour that they're dining in, and that's all they know of a restaurant. But there's a lot more that goes on to it, and I have the utmost respect for not only my parents, my grandparents, but any restaurant owner.
The next natural question is, Connor Joe's favorite Chinese dish is what?
Man.
Or if you don't have to limit to one, but do you have your favorites that you go into a restaurant? You mentioned you like sushi, but what else would you?
Yeah. I think my favorite dish, that my grandma's cook is more traditional than you're going to find in like a typical Chinese restaurant. It's basically just like a steamed whitefish with some green veggies and soy sauce. So it's like super simple, very healthy, very clean. But if I was going to order in a Chinese restaurant, I like beef chow fun, which is like a wide rice noodle stir fried with sauce and beef. So that's probably my best in restaurant. But like when we talk about Chinese food and authentic, like what my grandma cooks, it's just simple steamed fish.
When you go out to eat, how much does your experience with your family and their history with restaurants, how much do you pay attention like to the quality of food, service, decor, something like that? What do you observe when you step into a restaurant?
Yeah, I don't nitpick it too much. Like I try not to think about that kind of stuff. We really enjoy dining out. We enjoy, like you said, going out with people, right? Like that's what I learned is people gather around food. So I think that experience of having a couple of our friends out and gathering and making memories over food and experiences like that is what we cherish, as opposed to critiquing the restaurants and seeing all the different sides of that.
How much have you and your family been able to like explore the city of Pittsburgh, and how would you describe like what that part of life is like here.
Yeah. In the short amount of time, we've had enough time to realize that we love Pittsburgh and to find out how cool the town it is. Coming in as a visitor, we stay right across the bridge in downtown, so we have like a very closed off perception of Pittsburgh. Living here for the short amount of time that I have, having like off days, having mornings free and available, we've walked around different neighborhoods and found some really cool pockets. We like the Strip District, we like Lawrenceville, we've been to the zoo a couple times. Like, man, there's some amazing things that this city has to offer, and you can really feel the blue collar, like hard-working vibe that the city offers, but also like how much the people enjoy their sports, enjoy their free time, enjoy the outdoors, and that's something that we appreciate. So we've found some good restaurants, we've found some really good coffee shops.
You name any?
Yeah, I think our favorite coffee shop right now is Defer.
What about
Solid.
Any restaurants stand out to you?
Our favorite restaurant is right now is Noodlehead out in Shady Side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great place.
Great spot. Yeah.